What's going on? So today I'm coming to you guys with a transparent video, something that been on my heart, my chest for years to just get things off my chest. So this gonna be part one of me stepping into my shadow work side and you know putting my burdens aside because I'm tired of being angry. I'm tired of being upset. I'm tired of being hurt. I'm tired of just feeling those feelings every day. Like those are feelings I have to battle every day before I get up. I gotta battle feeling worthless, feeling like I'm not doing enough. I gotta battle wondering when my time gonna come. I gotta battle living like I gotta battle giving up. Like it's a lot that I have to battle every day, all day, and deal with life, motherhood, relationships, friendships, work, business. That's just me though. So I'm just telling my story because people try to call it as you playing a victim and things like that, but it's like when you really start to go through life and you start to go through things and you start to go through counseling, go through self-healing books, listening to videos, whatever you're doing to embark on your self-healing journey, you start to realize, you start to go back in time, and you start to just wonder every day. You just wondering like, why am I like this? Why this keep going like this? Why I keep getting the same results like this and like that? So it's just like, dang. So this story, this journey I'm on of telling my testimony is not to bash nobody, not to put nobody down. It's just to open up my heart, open up my mind, release the things that I'm tired of holding on to. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the first issue I'm gonna start with is, I'm gonna say daddy issues, because to me, that has played a major, I would say daddy and mommy issues for me has played a major role in everything I do, everything I do. And in my journey of realizing that, I'm also having to admit to myself the embarrassment that I feel even having feelings about it. Like even having the pain about it, the sorrow about it, the sadness about it pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? Makes me feel like somebody is controlling me when they're not even around. And it's like, it's disgusting. So then it makes me not even like myself sometimes. But whew, that's gonna have to end. You know what I'm saying? So I want to start with my daddy issues. My daddy issues has led to abandonment for me, promiscuity for me. It has led to feeling unworthy. It has led to me always chasing that Superman or that Captain Save-A-Hole type of mentality. I'm naive in things, certain areas. I'm green in certain areas. I'm a people pleaser, to the wrong people. And I tend to only attract everything that triggers those things, and it's because I don't deal with it. I never took the time to deal with it and actually see it for what it was. So now that I also have to face ridicule. I have to face, disdain. I have to face asses to kiss. But I have decided to free my goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to brush it off my shoulders, okay? So my daddy issues started when I was born, baby. When I was born, the day I was born into this world, I could tell you that I ain't had no daddy. That's what I tell people. The day I was born into this world, I ain't had no daddy. So I started off immediately. I don't know if my daddy ever was around and left, but I know that he was in and out. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be years before I might see him again. So that too formed some kind of abandonment issue, some kind of loneliness that I'm having to face. Then, okay, my mother, she got married when I was about 9 or so, maybe 9. So I'm 31 now. They still married. So she married a man who had no kids. She already had 2. And he was not ready to step into that type of role. That's how I feel. Based off me living in my life, that's how I feel, because even though he came in and he, you know, changed our lives physically, as far as, you know, helping my mama so she could, you know, have help, a male figure in the home and all that type of stuff. For her, I lacked, if that makes sense. Emotionally, I lacked a mother and a father, because emotionally she had to be there for him to help him understand this different kind of sacrifices it's gonna take to move this type of mountain over here with her. You know what I'm saying? So while she did that, her oldest daughter was neglected. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so while I grew up, you know, I can't even recall taking a picture with my mama as a young kid. I can't recall hugging my mother every day. I can't recall a kiss on the cheek from my mother. But she was my mother. She's been there for me through everything I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the dynamic. That dynamic sets up in my mind a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I can't even explain. I'm still trying to unravel that situation for real. Because I just realized that I've been knowing I had daddy issues, but I'm just realizing that mommy issues is a thing as well. So I'm still unraveling that. And, you know, if y'all could be with me on that journey, that would be good. But I know I'm rambling. But okay, so in her marrying this young man and they having to go through things, and you know, so I seen them fight each other. I didn't see them physically fight, no, but I seen them, the aftermath of them fighting. I've seen a dent in a microwave door. I've seen either one of them bit right here. I've seen my mama zoom off and try and run him over with his foot. I've seen her put him out and him begging on her to come back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I saw. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't always like that, but at the time when at the most times of a young girl growing up, that's what I seen. That's what I already had saw. You know what I'm saying? So, and they worked through it. They got through it. So being in my mind, oh, this is what it's gonna be when you with somebody. You know? So bam, that's the first thing, you know, that I'm gonna touch on. And while they doing that, of course, they're not there. They can't. While you going through all that stuff, you can't be there for your children. You're neither the stepdaddy or the mother, because you don't have the energy between working, doing the little, you know, stuff you got to do simultaneously for everybody, fulfilling everybody needs. You ain't really got time to be focusing on your children. I mean, it's a sad truth. But the most thing that triggers my daddy issues and my abandonment issues has been the relationship with my stepfather. And I know to some people it wouldn't make sense, because it's like, oh, he came in your life and he did this and your daddy wasn't there. But my daddy wasn't there. You understand? He wasn't there. And when he was around, He wasn't, our dynamic in our relationship was not like that as it was with me and my stepfather. My stepfather, I live with him every day. And every time we got into it, he would tell me, that's why your daddy not here. That's why don't nobody love you. That's why ain't nobody gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? So to this day, when I'm dealing with a man, that's all I think about. So if they telling me that they love me, bro, if they telling me that they fucking with me, bro, I hear that. I hear that. And when they make a mistake, because they got their own demons that they fighting, you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I go to hearing. And every time they saying something to me, I know it's a lie. I feel like it's a lie. I don't even want to believe that it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, that's just the second thing I'm gonna touch on. How it plays an effect in my life. The third reason how it plays an effect in my life is my stepfather was supposed to come into my life and replace my father. And you know, I assumed that I was supposed to be his princess or nothing or something. I don't know what it's supposed to be, honestly, but that's not that. You know what I'm saying? So it's the difference between actually feeling like you're someone's daughter than them being with your mother. They're with your mother, so they're taking care of you because they're with your mother. They love your mother. That's who your mother. They knew that when they got with your mother that they was gonna have to put up with what she came with. So that's what it is. It's not I love you, you're my daughter type of thing. Because I was 9 years old and I never had a father figure in my life at all. So at 9 years old, my mother and him moved in together. And I was immediately somehow supposed to know how to treat this man like a dad or something. And I'm 9 and he's 17. So I'm looking like, I'm confused. My cousin is 17. You know what I'm saying? So I'm confused about all this, all what's going on. So one day I was supposed to be cleaning the bathroom, which I cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? I did that. That wasn't hard. I like cleaning back then. But yeah, I'm getting nervous, y'all. So yeah, so the third way it plays into my life as an adult is me and my stepfather. He didn't sexually assault me, but he has physically assaulted me. And I dealt with physical abuse as a child. And I don't mean whoopings, okay? I don't care about whoopings. What's that? I mean slaps, punches, choked, my room getting tore down, no door. So yeah, and at 9 years old, I was supposed to be cleaning the bathroom. I cleaned the bathroom or whatever, and I guess I left something on the floor. And so when I left something on the floor, the man who's not my father, and like I said, I never had no man put their hands on me. I never had no man do no kind of thing to me at this time. The man who, I hadn't even known the gear yet, he came and he put his hand on the back of my neck like this. And so I moved it. You know, like, I don't know. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So when I moved it and we got to the bathroom, he backslapped me. He picked his hand up from the ground and backslapped me. My mouth was bleeding. My grandma had this pink long thing she used to give me to put on. Like, you know, we used to wear nightgowns back then. She gave me this pink nightgown, and the blood was all on the pink nightgown. So I ran out in the living room to my mama. And I told her, the mama who would cuss me out, the mama who, if I liked a boy, hey, nah, I didn't know nothing about no, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, I liked attention from boys. So, you know, the mama who understood that as herself, you know, mama who, you know, slapped me down, called me hoe in front of this same man because I'm liking a boy, writing a boy a letter at 9, you know, I ain't know no better. She had nothing to say to him. And I said he bust me in my mouth or whatever, and whatever the case may have you, she was just sitting there on the couch. And then he said, I think maybe she said, I said he needed to apologize or something. Maybe I said along them lines. And so she calmly said, well, maybe you do need to apologize. Maybe she said that. Maybe. I really don't know. But I remember when he said, I ain't going to apologize to her till she apologized to me. Like a kid. You know? Like I'm his sister. Okay? Never your daughter. So that's another daddy issue and mommy issue all in one day. From then on, I'm going to be honest. I didn't give a fuck about nobody. Okay? Nobody. Still have a hard time doing it. So that's why I'm trying to get it up off me. So then, I've dealt with, you know, family people trying to mess with me, that type of stuff. So, and people outside, older guys trying to talk to me. You know, I didn't know that that was wrong back then. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up around it, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know nothing was wrong with it. I didn't know that they was really taking from me. You know what I'm saying? I felt like they was giving me more than what my real dad or my stepfather was giving me, or even what my mama was giving me. You know, they was giving me hugs. They was even buying me some candy. You know, like I said, I was young. My first sexual intercourse was at 13 years old. That's another thing that my daddy issues caused. You know, and I didn't even want to do it, but it felt better than dealing with not feeling like I was enough. Like I got good grades. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't pushed to do anything. I wasn't pushed to be more. I was never pushed to be beyond. Like I had to push myself to do more and beyond. I'm still struggling with doing that. Okay? Like it's just like, and so another issue that those issues have caused me, it has caused me to it caused me to go to prison. It did. That environment, it led me to prison at 19. I have fought more men and got into it with more men than females, because I don't know. It's just, I feel like it just was set up that way. Some people just set up to deal with certain things, and some people not. You know, so that's how I chalk it up to. It led me to go to prison because I began to be angry because I'm gonna rewind it back to prison. It led me to being a teenage mom. And I would say it led me to be a teenage mom because my son's father, he came in, a teenage single mother. He came into my life, and every time I had something going on, it seemed like he was always there. But the things I had going on and what he came with, it really wasn't nothing. But because it was something, that always felt like a whole lot. He, you know, told me he loved me. He had my back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, dudes always was getting into it with me. Dude might joan on me, then he want to fight me because I joan back. So my baby daddy, he would go and fight them. I never had nobody fight nobody for me. You know what I'm saying? So it was just stuff like that that had me get with him. You know, make me believe, you know, so that allowed me to be subjected to and open to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When somebody gonna come in at 16 and tell you, oh, I'm gonna marry you, we gonna be a family, we gonna do all this, and here I am falling for it because, I like hearing that. Oh, that made me feel good and warm in the inside. So then when they get to, you know what I'm saying, y'all get to doing that sex, here go a baby. So yeah, I led me to being a teenage mom, and he as soon as I got pregnant, as they do it that young, he got there alone. So then I'm dealing with that. Okay, so I'm dealing with mama issues, daddy issues, man issues. You know, so then I'm like, oh, well, let me go on back over here to my middle school sweetheart. So I go on over there to my middle school sweetheart. Now he want to cheat. So, you know, he wanna give me an STD. I'm finna fuck somebody up. Like, I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, honest. So I fucked him up. Went to prison, left my son. I didn't even think about nothing because I was so tired of people walking over me and treating me like I'm a doormat. Like, that's why I'm bringing you to this video today, because I've been having a whole life of thinking that shit just been okay. I can't keep doing it to myself. So if you doing it, baby, let it go. Okay? So anyways. So yeah. So now, here I am. I already ain't got no daddy. I got daddy issues. I got mama issues. I got nigga issues. I got ninja issues now. You feel me? Now I'm a felon. Now I ain't no good mama. You feel me? This all by 19. By 19. Okay? That's a lot of trauma. It's a lot. It's too much. I'm tired of toting it. I'm tired of carrying it. I'm tired of it. You feel me? Then when I make my mistake at 19, I go to prison for 4 years. 4. While all the people before that hurt me ain't go. That shit pissed me off to this day. To this day, my nigga. For real. Niggas ain't gotta apologize. They ain't gotta be on no probation. They ain't gotta write no judges. They ain't gotta even go to God about that shit. But I gotta goddamn go to prison, bro. That's a bit, you know? So I dealt with that. Choked that up too. I go to prison. I do what I gotta do. I try not to fight nobody. I try to, you know what I'm saying, work on my anger, go to all these anger management classes, parenting classes, motivation for a change, job readiness classes, entrepreneur classes, any classes I could be in, choir, AA, church, Bible study, everything. To make sure that I do not be like this no more. You feel me? So I work hard. Then I go to the halfway house, I do the same thing, get a job, do all what I gotta do, whoop the snap, down, bam, pow, chew. Okay? I get out of jail 4 years later. I get my son, I do what I gotta do. It may wasn't perfect. You feel me? But I get out, I do what I gotta do. I make sure to surround myself around people who ain't even gonna remind me of the past, who ain't even gonna be on that past sheet, who ain't gonna do nothing but push me to work and focus on what I gotta focus on. That's what I was surrounding myself around. I started talking to my ex-husband, who is now my ex-husband now. We was together for 8 years, separated for 2 of them. I get out. I'm going through, as soon as I get out, you know what I'm saying? My son don't like me. You feel me? So all the training that I thought I had was not it never was training me for that. It never was training me to be, because while I'm in jail, my son, my main reason of being in there, you feel me? I mean, of getting out of there and trying to make sure I take everything I can take, stay out of trouble, get time off, all of that. So when I get out and there's so much disdain and hate towards me the day I get out, that just added to some more trauma, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, my nigga. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I'm not trying to talk slang or nothing. I'm just gonna be honest. It hit like a bullet every day. Like, I just got to let this stuff get from around me for a minute, bro, because I'm about to break down, okay? And it pains me that people in my life, instead of them coming and talking to me and asking me what I need help with or wondering if I'm okay, they'll make a post, they'll talk about it in a group, but ain't nobody coming to check on you. So because of that, I know that it's just me and God walking this path, and God been telling me to tell my testimony. So I'm here, okay? I'm here. But anyways, y'all. So yeah. So I got my son when I got out. I've been out since 2015. I got out January 30th, 2015. So, you know, I did what I had to do or whatever for 6 years. It's been hard. It's been hard being a parent to him and to all my children. But it's especially been hard to be a parent to him because even though he lived with me for all this time, he still he's still mad at me. He's still angry with me. You know what I'm saying? And although I sympathize with that, I can't keep letting it hold me down and have me depressed. So then those that don't understand that judge. It's like, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying that for another video, y'all. But those are the things that my daddy issues have caused. It had caused it, and I had realized that I had started to become just like the people that hurt me to all my children. So I had to make tough decisions, step out of my own way, and remove my oldest son from my home and keep tending to my younger 2 children, because I'm sorry, I don't want to go through that no more. You know, but I can't change what was back then. I can only focus on moving forward. I love my son. He loves me. But us coinciding that's just not what it's destined to be. And I'm not going to feel bad about that, okay? I'm not. If he's happy with his grandmother and his grandfather, they don't do him the way they do me. I used to be jealous about that. I used to be jealous because they loved him more and better than they loved me. So I wanted to take them and they love and their connection that me and my son don't have. I wanted to take that from my son. Like, I'm thinking about my son, okay? I don't want him growing up in no combative environment with me when he can be calm and peaceful somewhere else and grow up into being the man that he needs to be. If y'all don't understand that in this stupid world, that's on y'all. I don't care, okay? Long as I can text my son and say, hey, I love you, have a good day, ask him what he need, I'm good, okay? I'm doing better than the deadbeat daddies, okay? Than the deadbeat mommies. So guess what? It's okay. It's all right. I don't want to sit down there and beat up my son and have to fight him and have to make him be this and make him be. I don't want to do that. That's not the type of person I am. That's not the type of environment that I thrive in. And I don't want children that has to be thriving in that type of shit. Okay? Because it's horrible. It's horrible to think about that every day. We got enough shit we got to worry about. I know I went off on a tangent, but I'm just saying that's another issue that parents, that your childhood trauma causes. It causes you to put that shit on your own kids. Jesus. And then I'll see y'all in the next video. I feel like I'm going off on a tangent, but just let me know what else y'all want me to dive in on. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit a like button. Please hit a subscribe button. And I'm going to be coming back to y'all with some more, things about me and what I'm dealing with and going through.